been binge watching this.
About 5 years ago,
Hmm.
I got into everything right in my life. My dad would be proud. Now I want to know about my dad.
Oh, you see, I can see the TV.
So I originally, Kim, first heard about your story through a listener. I had a guy named Nick in Coral Gables, Florida, reach out to me, the fireman out there. And he said, hey man, I love the show. You should look into this guy, Tim Brown. He's got a great story, he tells it really well, and he changed my life when he came out to Coral Gables. So I looked it up right afterwards, and I thought it was funny. The first podcast that popped up was with my friend Danny Jones on Concrete. But watched for about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, that's enough. I need to get him out of here. You're a great storyteller, and we're going to get into it. I don't want to get ahead of us, but I think that part of the reason that you were left here on September 12th is because of just how beautifully you memorialize your brothers and all the people that were lost on that day, and continue to say their names and their families' names, and like we were talking about before, make sure that we really never forget, because never forget really means never forget. So seriously, man, it's an honor to have you. Thank you for coming out here and watching personally. Thank you, though. Thanks for having me on. Absolutely, yeah. So you are a 20-year decorated FDNY firefighter, for people that may not be familiar with your story. And your last assignment was at the Elite Special Operations Rescue 3, which covers the Bronx and Harlem. And that's another thing Nick said, actually. He said, he's like, listen, I'm not here in Miami, but when somebody says Bronx and FDNY, like, we even know what that is. That's instant respect, is what he said. First responders to both the 93 World Trade Center attack and obviously the 9/11 attack, where you lost 93 of your friends, including several of your best friends. Part of the search and rescue team that was sent to the Oklahoma City bombing, and also the team that responded to the Station nightclub fire in Rhode Island that killed 100 people. Okay, good, yeah. So, to set the stage for becoming a fireman, let's talk about your childhood. So where did you grow up, and then what got you interested in becoming a fireman? Some would say I never grew up. They say that a lot about firefighters. So I grew up in Newington, Connecticut. I have 4 siblings. We were in a suburban bedroom community, suburb of Hartford, Connecticut.
I'm gonna get y'all to watch the screen with me, but I don't think it's gonna be.
And I was like in the middle of that pack.
Hey everyone.
I was not.
Thanks for joining. I'm getting ready to steam my face. This nighttime routine.
I think my mom's nickname for me was Dennis the Menace.
I'm trying to get y'all to watch the screen with me, but I don't think it's going to be possible because
I was just a regular kid. I got
the angle. But I'm just binge watching this 9/11 stuff.
I was not doing well at all in high school. In those years of 12, 13 years old, with kids struggling, I was also.
If you're not familiar with steaming your face allows you to open up pores and cleanse.
Until 15 years old, where I
even make pores smaller.
My friend at a house fire.
And I had to learn this the hard way. I tried spring water, I tried boiled water, but it's not going to work. You need to have distilled water. You need to have distilled water, or you're going to damage the
come down Wednesday night, and if you like it, then you can drink environment too. And
you're going to damage your steamer. This is like my 4th one.
They're learning about fire engines.
Don't learn the hard way. Make sure you use distilled water.
A week later, they came back to me and said, Tim, you can either be a junior fireman or you can be a stone. You can't be both. In other words, knock it off, right? And so that is actually what got me untrust. I stopped being a bad kid. I stopped getting in trouble. My grades got better because I wanted desperately to be the student fireman guy. And then EMT with the volunteer ambulance, and then, we all together as our little tribe of young men, all of our dreams was to be in Young Street Farm, and that's where it was born. There was.
Now it does say use distilled water on the package manual, but you know, as you grow, you just don't know until you know. You don't know the difference between distilled water and spring water. So that's that. I was just so focused on being in the Yorkshire environment. And I messed up a lot of pretty good steamers. I wish I had someone to come on here and say that to me, or come make a video, because I researched a bunch of videos on how to maintain these steamers, and I was just like, you know what, because I didn't want to have to buy the distilled water. I just wanted to make my own water, but it's like an arm and a leg making distilled water, so I just was like, let me buy distilled water. And in fact, right up until death, that was one of the. Can y'all even hear me? Probably the last time I saw him live, he couldn't walk very well. He still had his wits about him, but the one thing he could do was sing, and so he would sit on the edge of his bed and sing. And that will be one of the greatest memories I'll ever have of my father. Now, he wanted to be a volunteer fireman, and my phone's gonna die on low percentage. And so I just wanted to come on here and maintain the consistency of going live. Y'all have any questions, y'all go ahead and write them in the chat. But other than that, I'm gonna be winding down for them. In upstate New York. So he was the first one in the family. And then I was the second. And then my younger brother, Chris, was the third. So three of us wound up. Mike was volunteer, Chris and I were paid. So steaming your face, it helps with acne and just making your pores look smaller, and also cleaning your face, deep cleaning your face and your pores. I lived in a firehouse there in West Haven, Connecticut. So before I started using a steamer, guys, my face was so broken out. Like I had been trying collagen, and it just broke out my face. I don't know what was it. I don't know if somebody had tampered with my cleaning products, like the facial brush that I was trying to use, or what. But on my Instagram, you can kind of see when I first started doing the steaming my face, and I was just broken out. I never had any pimples on my cheeks, but I was broken out all on my cheeks and everything. I don't know if it was because of the products I was using, or because of the facial tools, or if somebody had tampered with my stuff. Or what. But it was bad. I'm gonna use some witch hazel to clean my mirror real quick. I thought y'all was lifting my armpit. Ready to judge me because I don't shave my armpits. I haven't shaved in years, guys. Check this out. I haven't shaved my armpits in more than 10 years. I think something like that.
He's considered one of the kind of fathers. And he knew that on the weekends I was eating like ramen noodles. And he would throw me $20, $30, whatever, and tell me to go out and get good food. And he could afford it. He had his own family to take care of. But he did it anyhow. He loved it. And he wanted to help take care of it. He wanted to mentor me, and that was forever. I will consider him as his father.
Hi, baby. Come here.
His son, Wiggy Lit.
Come here, Espresso.
Little Wiggy.
Come here.
Who is now like the number
Hey, you want a treat?
in the West Indian Fire Department. It has, over the last 20, 25 years, accepted me as his brother, kind of as his big brother. And we spent time together.
Come here.
He invited me up, to be part of the family when we buried Wiggy. I asked him, I had a FDNY patch, and, we buried Chief Johnson Wiggy in his dress uniform. And I asked him if I could tuck the patch under his coat next to his heart, and he let me do it. So, my good friend Chief Joe Johnson, West Indian Fire Department, will have a part of me with him, with his body forever. And that's how I felt about him. He felt that way about me. He was bursting with pride about, my trust to the West Indian Fire Department. And then 9/11, and that whole fire department kind of adopted me, even through my career with FDNY. They would come down and visit me in New York, and then whenever I came up, I would go see them and go see Wiggy. A couple Marines who fought right up to the end of COVID.
Yeah, Blanco.
That,
You want a treat?
the world is something needs more men like that. And
You want a treat?
we need to see that for the kids, right? And I try to be the best mentor I can for the young folks, be the best example. I'm not by far perfect, but I try to be a good role model. If things,
Hi.
things,
Hi, Emery. I'm steaming my face.
it's our job as men.
You want to see Blanco?
Try and help them. It's all of our responsibility. They are our responsibility. And I know that when I need help, men outside my direct setting, helping me show them love and mentorship.
This is Blanco.
My friend Jay, is the one I will forever give credit to for showing the interest in becoming a firefighter. And that would change my life, really changed my life. He was only a year older than me, but he was a young man who had something.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome, and we'll definitely get into this, but just the way that you guys take care of each other and take care of each other's families, you're doing a great job of it now. I know you might not say it yourself, but I know the things that you do, and we'll talk about that a little later, but
This is a 3-hour video. I'm not about to watch this whole 3-hour video. But it's about 9/11 survivor. And I've been binge watching this stuff since like September 11th, probably September 12th. First I was binge watching that Charlie Kirk stuff. And then I started binge watching this and Charlie Kirk stuff. I'm steaming my face. I'm trying to deep clean my face. You can do this on a daily basis. Especially if you have like bad acne, it opens up your pores and it deep cleans it. Thanks, Emery. Everybody push the like button. Yep. Push the like button. Double tap the screen.
So, at what point do you become a New York City fireman? So it's July 11th, 1984. I am just 22 years old. I was actually living in Connecticut, and on Friday, I guess it was the beginning of July, uh, I get a phone call saying I'm being appointed to the New York City Fire Department on Monday. So I had to pack up everything in the apartment and drive to my friend's house in Long Island and move in with him so that I was a resident on the first day of getting sworn in. So this all happened very suddenly. Um, there was a screw up in the mail. I never got this mail notification I was supposed to.
My phone's gonna die.
So it was a bit of a panic. I got down
And the
there,
charger's over there.
in Long Island. And Monday morning,
So that
we got
sucks.
about four guys and piled into Billy's car. And we drove in and got sworn in to the New York City firefighters. And that was 6 weeks of
Hopefully,
fire
I'm done with seeing my face before the phone dies, because then I'm gonna just finish wiping my face down with some of this Clean Pore oil eliminator, because my face is really oily, and then I'm gonna lay down and go to bed.
And so it was a little bit of a struggle, but I wound up getting appointed or assigned to 73 engine in Hunter Point in South Bronx in La Casa Casa. And I'll just let you interpret that the way you will. Google Translate. And so talk about a culture shock. It was Hunts Point in South Bronx.
Who's on?
Just after the war years, or some would say the very tail end of these war years. Tremendous amount of fire.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Emery. How old are you?
And just a very poor, drug-infected, gang-infected, run-down,